Alright guys, I'm all done here, but there are two let me back up first to get that wheel chock out. There are two cases that were rejected because of damage. There were two cases that were rejected because of damage, and the pallet that they were on was also damaged. I knew exactly which pallet it was probably off of. Because when I went to open my trailer doors, I noticed that they were at the very last pallet on the left, because they had doubles and then a single in the middle at the very back. Stay in the area here though. Up a little bit. As long as nobody needs this storm, I'll go ahead and stay here in the area because I need to. It's where when you have a reject like this, you're not supposed to leave the customer until. I know I didn't vote. Forgot your other 3 shirts and your pillowcase. Oh, it's all right. OS and D pics. Alright, now send them my pictures. Alright, I got a hold of my OS and D people now. And let them know, they're probably already looking at it, but.
We're calling John Christner Trucking. If you know your party's extension,
4101.
at any time.
Double check.
For a dial by name directory, press 1. For a listing of departments, press 2.
I want to say 4101, but if I get to it. Yeah, or 6667. Bernie, it's just Scott on L3365E.
Okay, what's going on?
I got an OS&D here. I sent you pictures of the 2 rejected cases as well as the BOL. On the BOL, the product code that's underlined, it's 2 of that same one. All right, I'm ready. 122948. Okay.
That's right.
All right. This is a convenient place for this to happen because I live in Victorville.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay, so I'm good to go to semi-empty call then, right?
Yes, you're good.
Okay, appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye. Alright, so I'm going to send my empty call now, and I'll get outside the lot. No, yes. No, and I got 4 or so on fuel. Okay, so empty call's been sent. Now I'm going to get outside and, I don't know, probably just go ahead and I'm going to get those cases out of my trailer, bring them here into the, up in front. And I'll have to let my wife know that that I'm going to have a couple cases that I give her when I get back over in the San Bernardino area. For sweep outs, because it's already 9:23, I'm gonna, there's no way I'll be at the shipper on time. So that's why I figured I'll just park over here, take a trash bag with me, sweep out the trailer, get it all cleaned out, don't leave crap on the street, and then just go straight to the receipt, just go straight to the shipper. Okay. Get this taken care of then. Kind of helps if I take my bag in with me as well, over there with me. Alright, so the trash bag full of pallet chips and whatever else, not leaving it on the ground for other trucks that or traffic to run over. Plus you never know, there could be nails or stuff. There actually is a piece of glass that was in there. If you're gonna sweep your trailer out, do it the right way. Don't leave a mess for somebody else to run over or have to clean up. Don't be a pig. Represent the industry right, or don't be in the industry at all. Alright, I don't have my load assignment yet. Not sure what the delay is. Yeah, it's starting to get a little warmer. It's 68, it's almost 69 degrees. Now 69. So I'm going to take this off. I might as well just go ahead and keep one fluid video going in, because it's just gonna flow smoothly right from this delivery to the next pickup anyway. All right, let's take a look at what kind of traffic we have. Looks like we should be all clear all the way up to Whittier. I'm gonna leave my rejected cases inside the trailer for now, and then when I get to the shipper, I'll go ahead and put them here inside the truck. That way it minimizes the amount of time they spend outside a refrigerated environment. I need the reefer to be running anyway for my next pickup. So I don't know what temperature to set it at though, because they've not sent me my load assignment yet. I saw the pre-plan, but the pre-plan doesn't tell me anything about what any PO numbers or temperatures to run at or anything like that. Alright, we got balmy weather, foggy, whatever, marine, well, actually I would call it marine layer here. This is very common here in Southern Cal. We get what's called marine layer. Basically you get coastal fog. You get onshore flow in the morning. And basically the wind will blow the clouds from offshore onto into the. Come on, let me in a gear down then, damn it. So like let me partial in, and like I know it wasn't in there all the way. Alright, so yeah, you get off basically what's called onshore flow. It'll push the clouds and fog, whatever, onto shore, and it'll cover the whole LA, Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino County region, probably even San Diego County. And then in the afternoons, you'll often get what the Santa Ana winds that'll come down from Utah and work their way back down this way and push everything back out to sea. I got green conditions all the way from here to the shipper. Question is, are they going to send me my load information by the time I get there? And then my DM is trying to bust my balls about doing a macro 62, which is an OS&D macro, and like, that's not a mandatory macro. That's an option. From what I was told by the OS&D people, the macro 62, which is for OS&Ds, that's an optional way that drivers can use to document OS&Ds. But I already did it the traditional way that we do it, by sending pictures of both the product and the VOL via text message to our OS&D department, and then I called the OS&D department and let them know, hey, I got an OS&D for you. Let them know. As soon as they know my truck number, they look it up, and yeah, right there, it's found it very easily. Okay, now you might wonder, because I saw these trucks already over here. I'm like, oh, what a mess. People trying to get into Albertsons. Or, the Ralph's. Same difference. Anyway, yeah, because I had an OS&D before where I asked one of the girls from OS&D, it's probably Brittany as well, asked her about that because, like, well, I have multiple cases. I don't want to have to send multiple macro 61s. Yeah, I got 62s because there's only the macro 62 doesn't allow me to put more than like one item on there, and I have multiple. Like had like four, I think like four different line items I had to report. So can't see who's. There's a box. Yeah, there was a box fan over here. I couldn't see around them, so I couldn't tell if anybody was in the straight ahead lane to the left of them, or to his left, my right. It turns out I'm not going to be that late. Because it's a quarter to 11, it's quarter to 10 now. My pickup appointment time is 10 o'clock. So as long as they send me my load information. Come on, people. This car went over. I don't know. Through traffic merge left, but I'm not going to sit here wait on this guy. This guy's only going to go that slow. Hell with that. Fend for yourself. This I can need to back off a little bit. Okay, I do look like I have a little bit of a slow spot. Not too far past the 710 freeway here on the 91. Currently eastbound on 91. Heading toward the 710. Yeah, looks like within a mile after that, looks like we might get a little bit of a slow spot there. Doesn't look like it's going to be very long though. Let me slide over. I don't feel like getting on that 710. For 10th gear in California. Eastbound 60 at Paramount. 2 lanes only, Friday from 8 a.m. to Monday at 5 a.m. I think it said. So yeah, anyway, she was wanting me to send a macro 62. I'm like, why? It's because I asked our OS&D people about that before. Like, what do I do when? Because I don't want to have to send in like four different Mac 62s for, you know, like one for every line item. That's a pain in the ass. It's a lot easier for me to just take pictures of the stuff, text it to them like we always have, and then use cam scanner to get pictures of the BOL, and then send the BOL to them as well, and then call them up a minute right afterward and see if they got it. And yeah, that's the documentation that I work with. Container to be doing 44 miles an hour tells me there's something going on in front of him. Yeah, and right here in this spot is where I'm expecting to slow down anyway. Wondering if my dispatcher went to lunch or something, because it is 12, or no, it's 11:49 there. I haven't received my load assignment yet, so like I can't pick up my load without the load information. push comes to shove, I'm gonna have to sit there and wait. Yeah, here's Paramount right here. Are they like delayed getting this reopened then, or what? Because it said Friday at 8 p.m. to, I think Monday, but I don't know. I know it said like 5 a.m. I'm assuming it's today. That's common for them to do. It's common for contractors to do that. You know, well, they'll have areas closed down just for the weekend, and they'll reopen it on Monday morning. Containers in a row, and the one up front seems to be the biggest contributor to this. Down the road from where 605 is, so I'll move back over this way. Oh, this happens every time I'm through here on the 91. The container truck's always driving slower than everybody else, and not in the far right lane. 1 3/4 miles from 605. This Mercedes was going to come over. Again, something in the well. The first word of it was familiar to me, but the Noel part was not. Something on Noel. It's right over by the newegg.com warehouse. That's where I'll be picking up from, and the load is going to Houston. Deal with him on the transition road, I'm pretty sure. a great place for me to be doing this, but I can't deal with this guy much longer. The guy's consistently doing less than 50 miles an hour, even in spots where he's seems like he should be able to go faster. Maybe I'm wrong, but because he could just be heavy and having difficulty getting up to speed. But some of those intermodal guys are not exactly. They don't. A lot of them don't. I'm not saying all, but a number of them don't have the greatest habits either. Like him camping out over on the left side. Yeah, that's a good idea, dumbass. You don't see the pickup coming over? Even if he didn't use his turn signal, you can tell that he was going to. Poor brain dead. Pickup information comes across my notifications, but I'm not popping up yet. I don't need to look at it until I'm actually at the shipper, because I'm pretty certain that I have the correct location on my map. Speaking of, let me change my zoom here. Highway, Firestone. I remember when I was a kid, I used to always hear because, growing up in the high desert, our local TV network is all here in LA. And I remember one of the things I would always hear a jingle. Fidelis Dodge, Long Beach Freeway, Firestone exit, Southgate. Well, you guys who are from Southern Cali might remember that one. I don't even know if they're still open. I imagine they are, but alright. Nissan, I want over. I don't want to deal with these guys. Thanks, douchebag. Now this pickup here is going to want to come by me. Not gotten the load info yet. I don't know if there's just a delay in planning it, pushing it out to me, or right at 10 o'clock now, or just about. It'll be a slight bit late. And it's going to be even more late if I don't get that load information from my dispatch. She's I mean, I don't have a good, I wouldn't say I have a personal rapport with her in any way, but as far as getting the job done, she does a fantastic job. Usually I never have problems having loading, keeping my wheels moving, and say I have an 8-week moving average of miles paid for that I've actually paid out of a little over 3,000 miles over the last 8 weeks. Just under 3,000 in the last 4 weeks, but it's trending back upwards. So yeah, I'll be continuing to stay up in that area probably by the time I get home for my home time. I have an appointment scheduled. I mean, not an appointment, but I need to get my CDL renewed this month because it expires next month. And so my plan is to be home around mid-November so I can take care of that and not have to worry about getting stopped dispatch because I take too long. And then, I'll take a few days and also probably put my truck in the shop and get a little minor stuff worked. Like I have an air hose over by my fuel filter that's leaking that I want to replace. My MIO light just came on yesterday. Wow, that did you a lot of good there, dipshit. You think maybe I'm back here to keep a good, safe following distance? Flatbed driver's not too damn bright. Still right on the butt of that other truck. This guy's an idiot. I was leaving space there because have you ever heard of escape routes? So if I need to suddenly move lanes for something, or somebody in an adjacent lane needs to get away from something, there's space in front of me to work with for them to do that. And also for me to not get sideswiped by them trying to evade something if need be. Also gives me reaction time if say something happens right in front of me and I need time to slow down or stop. Okay, we're in the Whittier. Okay, it's Einstein and Noah Corporation. That's where I'm heading to. Come on over here. Don't need to hurry if I don't have shipper, any pickup information, which kind of concerns me that maybe I don't have. Sometimes I'm wondering if there might have been a disconnect with how I did the load thing, because I didn't acknowledge the pre-plan yesterday by Transflow or Qualcomm, because I talked to the planner by phone and I told him, yeah, I'll take that one, and I assumed that he already had done the work to change it from basically pending action by me to I've accepted it. Okay, this exit coming. It was at Rose Hill. Rose Hills Road is the one I want. I still don't have information. See if there's like staging or if I have to park on the street or what. Hopefully I can park along the curb there and get a good look at how it's set up there. Didn't read the Google reviews yet. Kind of just slipped my mind. It's going to be a very quick left. Maybe making a right turn off the exit here, and then it'll be a left pretty much right away. Well, I guess you can call it a left turn off the exit, and then a right turn onto Rose Hills Road. There's a stop sign there, so good, because I need to use my hood mirror to have any idea if anybody's coming over there. There's not enough room for me to off-track my tractor in that direction to get a better look. Yeah, nothing. Nope, hasn't been sent yet. It should be a street right by where that umbrella is at, I believe. Right before the railroad tracks, you got this fruitless man here. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna let him go by first. I see another truck coming this way though. I'm gonna have to wait on him. I'm gonna make him wait though. Straight van, he's not gonna be a problem. Do a nice button up, get my trailer well out of the way of this guy. Alright, there he is. Parking, well, it says no stopping anytime, but I kinda need my check-in information so I can check in. Shipper should be right up here on the left. I'm gonna go off duty. Some 4692. if the delay is somebody, maybe she's at lunch or in a meeting or something, and somebody's covering her board and not taking care of of it, or because sometimes it could be that maybe they made an assumption that I just never acknowledged it yet, and pre-planned it onto somebody else, even though I'd already talked to the planner by phone, and pretty sure he did and this is an experienced planner, someone to have a good rapport with. So yeah, I mean, he called me up, and I told him by phone, yeah, I'll take it. So usually it's a good indication to him, give it to me. Normally I don't have to send an accept macro on the, I don't have to hit a reply to accept it, or hit the accept button on my TransFlow when it pops up on there. Let me take a look here, the information about this customer. Let me get into there. Okay. I think you come in on the northwest corner of their lot, I think, and come through there, and then look like the dock doors look like it's a tight area. Put my four ways on because I can't check in without information. Yeah, it looks like it's a tight backing area. Depending on what dock door they assign me, I might have to blindside in. Might have to back into the lot and back all the way around the corner and blindside in. I can't really tell how much space there is to work with. Because I do see a truck docked in, and there's not much room between where that truck's docked in and the end of the lot. So, or at least, yeah. I'm saying there's a pretty good chance I'll have to blindside in. We'll take a look. Einstein and Noah. Only a partial load. Everything went well. Apparently this delivery was supposed to be delivered yesterday, Tuesday, however, since it didn't load until mid-morning on Monday. It was scheduled by the broker for 8 a.m. Wednesday. Fast loading, nice people, okay. This place exposed me to ammonia intentionally. I hope you, a supervisor, physically threatened me to manipulate me into entering the ammonia room without proper equipment and showed me a puddle and made me put my head under the leak. Then immediately fired me. If you people had any integrity, you would come clean about your knowledge of this and give me $5,000 for pain and suffering. I don't think that's a driver. Okay, here we go. I got a message, but here we go. Alright, I got the information. It is a negative 10 load. Got it now, thanks. Okay, let's double check what the check-in process is. Overloaded the trailer on axles according to scale ticket. No one here when we came back to rework. We called someone who took 2 hours to get back. Then he said as long as gross is under 80,000 you're fine, and refused to fix it. I already tried to slide the fifth wheel in tandems 4 times and no good. They stuck us with an overweight load. Never coming back here. If they pull that shit on me, I'll tell them get your load out of my trailer then. Because I can't run with my tandems too far back. I'll do what I can to get it legal, but if I can't get it legal, it's just because it's under 80,000 doesn't mean it's legal. So either you rework me or get your shit out of my trailer. I checked in at 0 center. My appointment wasn't until 7. Was assigned a door and loaded it out by 7. What a great place to work. Every time I come here to load my truck for Costco, I got to haul past these restroom. I was amazed at how clean it is inside. Okay. I see, this one guy, Ron Stacy, he's got a picture of his truck parked along the fence line there, over by where the dock doors are at. So it's right here is where the dock doors are. I can't really see him through he's got shrubs that are basically along the fence that are blocking my view. So I don't know, might be able to sight in. We'll see how it goes, but I'm taking a wild guess that I need to. Right at Pico Rivera city limit. Okay, it should be this driveway right here on the left. Okay, yeah, and they got basically a intercom thing, I think, for checking in. The gate already. Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and go to yard move and arrived at shipper. Watch out for double check there's nobody in any of these vehicles might possibly pull out. Go extra slow because there's you never know, someone could dart out from the side of this fence line or in one of these vehicles or whatever. Clear this guy here, yeah, clear now. Come over here and swing it out and back up along the fence next to Pacific. Should be all right. I'll straighten out with my trailer here and get my tandems closer to him. Up with him and right at the right distance. Off duty and send my arrival call and go get checked in. Yeah, I might have slipped her. She might have slipped her mind or something. I don't know. I just told her that's all right. I figured she was either at a meeting, at lunch, or busy or something. So not a big deal. 4-3. All right. Road solution. All right. Start stop about 1,500 loaded miles. Be easy as hell to get it there on time. All right. Be back in a minute. Okay. Alright, so I already got a dock door assignment in this door right here in the corner. I guess this guy's waiting on the day cabber pull out, and then he's supposed to be docking in. Figure out what this guy's doing. Alright, he's gonna probably back in next to me to check in. It'll be a quick, it's not like they only have one crew. Yeah, it looks like this day cabber might be getting ready to leave. He's in his truck now. So this door here that I'm getting, I'm going to be docking into, it's going to be the easiest one there is here, but I imagine the one that the day cabber and Pacific Shipping is going to be using, probably not so, well, maybe not so bad for the day cabber, but for Pacific, because he's in a super cab, probably going to have a bit of difficulty. I got him. Yeah, he's getting ready to leave. This guy's been here numerous times before from when I was talking to him. Oh, this is easier for him to get into than I thought. Alright. To check in. He might have to pull back forward to open his doors up. Mine are already open, so but I'll probably be sitting in the door until after he's done loading before they start loading me, from what it sounds like. He just set his brakes so he can open his doors, so. Yeah. The tire on that, the right rear outer tire on this drop trailer will be next to, it's had better days. I've seen these guys every so often. Kept thinking I heard from Washington, but it looks like it's here in California. Lakewood, it's here in LA County, I believe. If I remember right. thinks he's going to have to correct forward, isn't he? Yep. I see the other guy from who's checking in coming around, so I'm going to be careful. Extra far over this way. Let's get my tandems. I need the combination of off track. I don't have a lot of room here to move my tractor, so I'm on the trailer doing what I can, but the tandems are too far out in the lane right now. So yeah, I was waiting on that guy to walk back to his truck first. Now I'm clear. I might have to do a reset. We'll see. No, it looks like it's tracking right into the spot. Dock plate and go across. It's good. I wasn't quite sure if there's a line over here on the driver's side, but I don't know if there's one on the. I didn't know if there was one on the passenger side. I didn't notice. I thought maybe I was to the right of it, of the line too far, and was maybe on top of the yellow line over on this side. But it turns out there's not a yellow line over on this side at all. It's just that side, and from what I can tell, it looks like I'm good. So we'll call it good, and just wait till we're done here. All right, so keep watching, and we'll get out of here when I'm done. at least a better position for me to work with. I need my tandems over that way. Now I can get my tractor over here and get into a better jackknife position. Out of room here, so tractor to work with that I don't have. I'm not giving myself room. Should be over there. As easy as hell to get into, just a pain in the ass to get out of. Thanks a lot. Alright. I'll send my departure information after I get out on the street. Should be able to park around the corner. Kind of hoping to get out of here a little bit earlier. It's right at noon, and a little concerned about what the traffic situation is going to be like. Not spend enough time off duty at any location that do a split, so my 14's running down. Obviously wearing my seatbelt, but so I'm going at slow speed and need to send my departure information. Not a concern right at the moment. Finish this off first. I was playing my quiz game. Finish against this game against my mom first, then I'll let's see. Departure. Distance between railroad tracks in the U.S. is only 4 feet 8.5 inches. Interesting. Internet. DHCP, it's an internet protocol. I know that one. Okay. Yeah, other. Still got to play the game against my dad, but I will wait. That goes back there. So my departure information, 11:02 at 12:01. Fuel temp -10, reefer setting, come on, -10, start, stop. Bagels. Frozen bagels. What is this trip number? 4692. VOL, I know it was a 177. Yeah, it's 39,900. Weight should be good. I'm less than 70 psi on my load gauge, and then the last pallet is it's not near the back. It's not that close to the back of the trailer, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be fine. I'll scale it in Ontario or somewhere on the way out. 5943. Yeah. Okay, I don't plan to run too late tonight, or too late in the day, whatever. If I can, I'd like to get maybe a few hundred miles out of it, but I'm not completely certain that I'll be able to cover because my clock running down. I think I'm still going to be running 600 mile shifts, so I can always just go ahead and plan on now. I'll probably just head home and do a 10-hour break at the house. I did calculate my ETA already earlier, and I figured on leaving right now, so I will make it there on time. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might just go ahead and head to the house, and it's easier for that to get home too. If I'd known that Corvette was going to go that slow over the railroad tracks, I would have went. I only didn't move right away because I saw that Corvette coming and at a speed that I wasn't sure that I could come out at without cutting out. Basically, I couldn't be sure that I wasn't going to cut them off. Alright, how about we get on the 605 and then I'll just head home. Run tonight. Curb a little bit there, but it's a very low curb and very easy for me to make that turn without hitting something I don't want to hit. Okay, well, that's all for today. Meter's off, thankfully. Alright, so yeah, that's it. I was only there for about I don't know, maybe an hour and a half. Not too bad. Could have gone, or you could have even moved over to the other lane. There's room there. I'm not going to give you a thanks when you could have moved over. You didn't have to slow down for me. You could have just went about your way. Even if you stayed in the lane, I was going to yield to them. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I'd say that's the end of my end of this video, and I'll have some more content. I'll probably go live with you guys. Maybe not in the morning, or not the start of my next shift, but maybe the second half tomorrow. Today being Monday, you're probably going to see the live stream before you see this. But all right, so how about this? I'll just see you guys later, and thanks for watching.